forecast today, Friday, and into Saturday. Early next week looks much calmer with sunshine and warmer temperatures.
All right, thanks, Vanessa. Well, men have long been in the retail sales business, but men selling handbags, 20 years ago, it was unheard of. A new book chronicles the years the author spent enduring the trials and tribulations of a retail sales associate and the stories that will have you roaring with laughter. Author Freeman Hall joins us. You're a Reno native. Yesterday was a rainy afternoon.
Yes.
I picked up the book and started laughing hysterically.
Oh, thank you so much.
Your stories are entertaining.
Oh, thank you. That's what they were meant to be.
All right,
the dark side of retail.
The dirty underbelly of retail.
Yes.
You're a Reno native.
Yeah.
You got your retail start here in Reno.
Yes, I did. Right at Macy's at Meadowood Mall.
And you never knew what kind of train you jumped on.
No.
All right, you had visions of being a screenwriter, so you moved to Los Angeles, and then you find yourself needing work.
Yes.
Hence another retail job.
I end up selling handbags to women, high-end designer handbags.
Which was not done back then.
No. And women would come up to me and say, "What's a man doing in the handbag department?" You know, and then I had to learn that handbags are not called purses.
Right, no P word.
No P word. In the handbag world, women still call them purses, but there's no such thing as a Marc Jacobs purse collection, you know, and so I had to learn about handbags versus purses.
One of your first stories of a woman trying to return a Ferragamo bag just got me roaring.
I
mean, you have countless stories like that where you have to see the customer is right, but you want to throttle them.
Yes, you do. Well, and you're saying, you know, in this instance, it was a used handbag that she had run into the ground, and you're pointing it out to her. You're like, "Do you see the marks and the dirt?" And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything." You know, so, you know, the customer is always right. You know, it's a...
So your dream of becoming a screenwriter, when did it turn into becoming an author of a book, of your memoirs?
I was standing in the middle of the big fancy department store, which is what I call it in the book, because I can't use the real names, and completely frustrated as a screenwriter, and a crazy store manager walked by, and a crazy salesperson walked by, and a crazy customer walked by, and I was like, I'm supposed to write about this. And that's kind of what started it all. I was thinking about David Sedaris, because he wrote about the Santaland Diaries, and he was an inspiration, and I'm like, I'm supposed to write about retail.
Don't they always say that? Write about what you know. It's the most compelling.
Yes.
And you must have a great sense of humor, because you really play it up.
Oh, I love comedy, and I love humor, and because it's, you know, making people laugh and making yourself laugh is a great thing.
So you are embarking on a new book. What about that dream of a screenwriter?
It's still there. It's still there, and who knows where we'll go with this book, you know, and I have many more stories to tell, so I hope I get to tell them in future books.
Oh, Freeman, it's a delight to read. Now, it is going to be coming out in the end of August. Right. You can pre-order the book at Amazon, Borders, and Barnes & Noble, and you can also go to retailhellthebook.com.
Yes.
Good luck with it.
I do have a website for retail slaves also. That's called Retail Hell Underground. So if you're in retail and you want to rant, you can go there as well.
All right, Freeman, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for reading.
It's a delight. Bill?
The dirty underbelly of retail. All righty, thank you guys. Time